feeling about this one. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are.
Go on, regale me with a tale of your adventure.
Well, hello.
Incredible!
Well, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Where quarrels are. Occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir.
My back's
Swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Reckon you trade towns can make you... I appreciate that. Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... At least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest. Though the sun is...
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Reckon your roads been trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, many thanks.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll.
Where there's always demand for... That's kind of you. Where there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame.
Where there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Where quarrels are... Always a pleasure.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Mum. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my... Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side.
fancy a look at my wares?
What was it I had to do?
I'm nodding off where I stand, waiting for the new.
Looking for me, I hope? Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. I've assembled the finest wares for leagues around. Always a pleasure.
She's well tiring being so alert all
I'm in fine.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this blade.
I only polished it this morning.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Damn near enough of beastrens and cocoons.
I'll do as I...
Weapons are simple enough.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
One day, I'm going to...
Sharpest.
Not sure what they expect.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality. I'm in your debt.
well met.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
All this walking
Well
is
met,
made my legs.
How might I be of
Faring
service?
well, I hope.
Might as well take a... Impressive.
Need anything? Welcome to Bjorn.
Well, I'll be.
Well met, son. How might I be
A treasure chest.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Not half bad! Come take a look. You'll be glad you do come again.
interested in my wares?
Lots to do.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
I'll get that for you.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important person? Perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Battahl.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Seems not...
Oh, welcome, sir. Do enjoy your stay, sir.
Get to lead a quiet
Dull
life.
days for us are assigned the
Hope I ne'er see that wretched patron again. Bunch of sluggards.
wood that all my days were so
Our soldiers need better training.
but not at the expense.
What is your purpose here?
It is quiet.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about.
I'm not taking any...
Quiet at last.
I fancy a kick, but not at the expense of my...
Good to see you, Master.
Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night, and I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
That tyran.
Quite the predicament. Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Time was, you'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastren. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastren parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrens than they've got or in Battahl. Always sets
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I knew it to be so.
Welcome. Take opportunities as they come, I say.
I'm not sure what can be good at this hour.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
I can't stand much more of these.
I've trained for this. Beg pardon, sir, but have you any information about what happened here? A couple were found dead, you see. Poor Albert was stabbed from behind, and Selena, by all appearances, ended her own life after killing him. I can't fathom it. I knew the both of them, and I cannot imagine Selena doing such a thing, let alone to her dear husband. One witness claims Selena was turned away from a noble's estate shortly before the incident. But how could that possibly have led to aught so gruesome as this?
It
is quiet about. I've been on my feet.
Not sure why I patrol it.
Boots laced.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young...
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Right you are. At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
Indeed. You are correct.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time? Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops or make...
Hi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough. Hi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the highway. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Little happiness is all I ask of. I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Oh, I can't complain.
Scarce afford to keep us fed these days.
Such quietude. So tight. Can't make a living.
Some call it cultured, I'd call it dull.
Too early for dinner.
I'm dead on my feet.
Was I lacking?
Hi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways towards improving life in the slums.
True enough.
Just remembered, I've somewhere to be.
When does my watch end?
So long as I have my elf, I shan't complain.
All this quiet makes me...
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make.
In every hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermund. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave any foe or peril upon command. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs.
Follow me, if you would.
I'll not take that from you. This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm not putting up with this.
All
your valuables.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
'Tis as you say.
Let's not be hasty now. I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I've got to focus. Shift only just begun.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
They're still patching up what the dragon tore down. If you have a quarrel, take it up with... Not sure how much help I'll be.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
I'm in fine back today.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
What brings you here?
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty.
Life is for the living.
Here to ask all of me. I shan't let circumstance.
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
E'er since the reign of Rathace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the console.
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermund against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Well, I'll be.
My peace of mind depends upon your kindness, friend. I can only hope she remains safe, and that the Queen Regent's
Show your appreciation in coin.
I have no tidings to share.
You're wasting your time.
What you need.
I'm about ready for a break.
Feels eerie without
Time to be heading home.
Still too early to say. I could spend all day here.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. We have arrived.
Goblins approach!
I will protect you. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that, we'll be done here soon enough!
Outstanding.
Douse the flames before it's too late. That was well fought. There's no one stand.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen!
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be...
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Right where it hurts! Positively famished.
Our bellies will last a little longer.
Must hold out till someone comes.
Fancy a gander? I'd like to.
Pray, follow me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'm in fine.
Those recruits don't
Come on then! Let's dance.
The Arisen have been caught. Quick, dance the flames!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right back.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Follow me, if you would.
Consider the time one might save, and fairy stones quickly prove themselves an efficient means of travel.
You have my support.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow seems we've enemies in our midst.
I shan't let it come.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
That sounds familiar. I grant you roaring flame. We would do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
Too fast for you! Attack now! While the earth's intention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry.
Tis a tendency we might exploit.
I shall do as you say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm.
How do you like that?
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
One never can have too many of these.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
Where the Saurians?
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
I can proceed no further.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Prepare yourself! Means our foe has recognized our victory!
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed. Would you mind coming over here?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. You have my protection.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees.
That's just what I was thinking.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
A few more like that and we'll have them running for the hills.
A result to be proud of.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Unbelievable!
You've my thanks. Here you are. Something.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.